Ruiz for Red Glove News here at Golden Boys headquarters in Los Angeles, California, catching up with Jorge Chávez. It's been officially announced the rematch against your opponent, Gucci Manny Flores. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling ready to go. Some unfinished business. I feel like my performance last fight was good, but I feel like I could have probably gave a perfect performance. So this is what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, let's get to it since it's freshly off your mind.
Yeah.
You guys fought at Fantasy Springs Casino this summer. Just like you were telling our media partner over here, Mr. Lang Spugmeyer, you were leading most of the fight. The commentators had you ahead, and then the 9th and the 10th round came around. What happened during those 2 rounds?
Those 2 rounds, I just gassed out, because I didn't have planned to take it to him the way that I did. I took it to him going forward. He didn't have an answer for that. I took it to him going back. He didn't have an answer for that. So, a lot of the times I gave in to his war, and that kind of affected my 9th and 10th round because, that's not what we trained for. We just trained to box. So, yeah, I kind of felt the tiredness and the fatigue towards the 9th and 10th, but he didn't hurt me in the 9th or 10th. It was just on my end, just being fatigued and tired. I couldn't keep up with my defense. But, yeah, you best believe I won't be making that mistake twice.
He was landing those uppercut punches during those last 2 rounds, and you're just telling me you weren't hurt at all, even though he was connecting.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a big punch. Like I said, I think the only round he clipped me was the 3rd round because that's where I walked into a punch and uppercut, but it was like a flash. And after that, I was like, nothing out of the ordinary. So I just fixed my mistake and it didn't happen again.
At the post-fight interview, you were telling Brandy Flores, a reporter, that you saw yourself winning that fight like 8 rounds to 2.
Yeah.
So how did you take the news when the judges read when the announcer read the scorecards and they gave you guys a draw?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he won 2 rounds. I'll give him that, but he probably took the 3rd, maybe, just because he made some noise, and the 9th for sure. I took my foot off the gas, but the 10th round he didn't take. I closed it off. I closed it off with technical skills, and I mean, I'm an honest guy. I'm not gonna be saying I won every single round or he didn't punch me with this or this and that. Like, no, I'm an honest guy, and that's why I'm a perfectionist as a fighter. I'm not delusional in this sport. I know what I can and can't do, and I know that I could kick his ass this fight coming up. Like, he's gonna. You
guaranteed that you were gonna stop and they're gonna knock him out. Do you still feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel the same way because I just seen a lot of flaws, and I would just mid-fight I was just wishing I would have prepared even better because I would have stopped him. Okay. He's just.
Obviously, if he gives us his version, we got to talk to him before you came over here to talk to us.
He probably say the same thing.
The same thing. Yeah. He doesn't see himself losing to you, and he is actually looking to stop you as well.
Yeah. That's
the competitive of you fighters, right?
Yeah, that's what all brawlers say. That's the only answer a brawler has is to land that punch, which he was trying to land that punch 10 rounds, and he didn't land that punch for 10 rounds. So what makes him think he's gonna do it for another 10 when I'm gonna be twice as better as the night before? Just
like you say, you've already seen his flaws, and there isn't really much he can do.
Not that I've seen them, I've already felt them.
Okay.
So I'm a dangerous fighter when you enter the ring with me twice. You can't make them. I won't make the same mistake twice. So it's hard to capitalize on me.
Jorge, when I met you about 1.5 years ago, you were telling me you saw yourself fighting for a world title in a couple of years. Come 2026, where do you see yourself in the
world champion?
Rankings?
World champion or contender number 1 or 2. Right behind Inoue.
There's a fighter local here, and he now trains with Manny Robles. He's fighting in a couple of weeks by the name of Ramon Cardenas. Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about him? How do you like a fight against Ramon Cardenas?
I saw his fight with Inoue, and I was impressed by his durability. He lasted a long time with him, more than I thought he was gonna last. So he could take a good punch, and he landed a good punch on him too. So his ability to counter while in action impressed me, but not too impressed. That's a fight that I'm willing to make happen too, if it makes sense on our end. So
So the world title opportunity will definitely come around at 122 pounds, being Inoue or Nakatani.
Yeah. I'm aiming for the big names. You know, I wanna swim in the deep end.
All right, man. First things first, January 16th can get here soon enough. The rematch, Manny Flores against Jorge Chávez. Any messages you would like to say to your fight fans? Because they're anxious to see round 11.
Yeah. Stay tuned for January 16th. You know, I will make a statement for this fight and get revenge for all of us who knew what happened that night.
Thank you very much, man. I will see you in a month.
Thank you.